My favorite Pokemon is actually... Greetings, members of the Birdigan clan. I am Vertigo, and welcome to my channel. I mean, I got a pretty big announcement, guys. This is technically my first video as a YouTube partner. I didn't think I'd get this far. I mean, honestly, like, this was just always supposed to be an outlet for me to be able to express myself creatively. Historically, like, I've been an actor, and that's kind of been my thing, and maybe I'll go a little bit more in depth into that sometime. But this is fun as hell. I didn't expect this to happen. I really appreciate you guys who've, like, found me and who've commented and who've engaged with me. It's been extremely meaningful, and quite honestly, like, I just didn't expect this. So thank you. That is a huge milestone. And another milestone, obviously, this is my first Pokemon video. I've been a Pokemon fan for a really long time. Probably since I was like 8 or 9, I think I started getting into like the cards. I played Pokemon Emerald. Generation 3 was my first region. Shout out to you guys who also had Generation 3 as your first region. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. People always ask me, like, Vertigo, who's your favorite Pokemon? Who you got? Who's your dream team? Okay, well, people actually don't really ask me that much, but if they did, I would have an answer, but I wouldn't really have an answer as to who my least favorite Pokemon would be. So we're going to do that. We're going to find that out, and as just a little extra treat, I am going to reveal my favorite Pokemon, and nobody's going to see it coming. Nobody. It's Charizard. Shit. No, it's not. It's not Charizard, okay? I don't know what I put on the thumbnail, but it might be like bait. Charizard is not my favorite Pokemon, though I'm a big fan, because how can you not be? So we're going to go to a favorite Pokemon picker that I've actually found before, and that I think I actually used to pick, I think, my top 6 favorite Pokemon. I think it was Dragonfly. Oh, there we go. Here it is, right here at the top, favorite Pokemon picker. And split mode, classic. We're going to do classic. And so basically, guys, some of the newer Pokemon I might have forgotten the names of, so please be patient with me. This is completely improvised. I really don't know what we're going to come up with here. Maybe it's going to be something completely surprising. But how this is going to work is this is otherwise going to be super tedious, and I'm probably going to pick like my least favorite 2 of the page, and we're going to try to run through this as quickly as possible. Yeah. Okay, so let's do it. All right, page number 1. Big fan of Floatzel, Metapod. This is canonically some kind of like alien thing, right? Beheeyem, Vivillon, Maractus. Sorry, that looks like a little bit weird. The Mr. Mime stuff, I'll never really be fully on board with it. I think it's really creepy. You remember that scene from the anime? I think like there's a Mr. Mime that's like sitting on the ground and eating just like slop out of what's basically a dog bowl. Like, I don't know, I'll picture on the screen, but like there's something about that that just like doesn't sit right with me, and I have a lot of questions about that. So we're gonna go with those 2. Remember, this is for my least favorite Pokemon, my least favorite. Frostlass, Wurmple, Turtwig. Turtwig is actually one of my favorite starters. Vikavolt. I don't like bugs. It might be like a bug. Actually, some bugs are okay. Florges. I mean, sometimes if they just look weird, I'm sorry. I'm susceptible to prejudices around just like dumb things like anybody else, right? So octopus with boxing gloves, how can you not like that? Okay, a little bit weird on my end. And also is this like a jellyfish, Nihiligo? I mean, I'm sure there's a cool backstory there, but goodbye. I'm gonna have to run through this like way quicker because otherwise this is gonna be kind of crazy. I'm sorry, I just don't really like that. And Mr. Mime, I don't really like that. That's just a flamingo, dude. Guys. Okay, I'm gonna say something really quick. I hate the fucking like segmented bugs, like where it's like a ball, like it's like spheres tied together on a string, like Wiggler from Mario. I can't stand that shit. I hate how he looks. I don't know how to explain it, but I vehemently hate it. And Phalanx, they like travel, like I know they're not literally connected. I think they can break off, but I swear to God, I hate how this looks. I hate it. So we're going with that. I'm actually gonna pick 3. We might have to just start doing one here. I don't like that. And this is just a sword, but you got off lucky this time. Oh, Ned, you got off lucky this time. Charge a bug. This is like a kung fu spider. Spidops. I'm probably gonna pick that. This is kind of like a karate bug. Again, guys, we're seeing a theme here, but okay. Mr. Rhyme is getting off lucky here, I'm just gonna say. Nothing horribly offensive on this page. Alright, so I'm just gonna... Ew, oh my god!
What the fuck?
Oh! I have no words. I have no words for that. It is a really sad fish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're so sad. I wish you had a better life. What do you want me to tell you? The Pokemon that wear clothes are kind of funny to me. I can feel like that makes a little bit more sense with Digimon. I don't know. Again, like, what is this? Throw? There's Throw and Sock. For some reason, Sock always kind of remind me of Squidward. Sock! The vanilla, again, that's kind of like, and I like Digimon, and I'm actually going to do a video on that, but like, with Digimon, it's easier to justify that, like, well, maybe something's not naturally occurring in the real world. And I don't want to, like, force that on Pokemon, but if I have to, I will. We gotta have some threshold to evaluate these characters. A lot that I like, Breviary is my favorite bird Pokemon. Just throwing that out there. Not super into Vespiquen. I like Combi. It's just like a giant stupid crab. I'm gonna have to just pick one, guys. This is otherwise gonna be way too long. Again, no offense, I just don't like how that looks. I would never have something like that on my team. I don't care like how stats or special attack, special defense. I don't care about that. Scovillain. That's like a pun on like Scoville, right? That's like the, what's it called? The measurement for heat. I went to Dave's Hot Chicken the other day and I got light mild and couldn't taste anything. So I'm upgrading to mild. My spice tolerance is garbage if it's not perfectly clear. This is just an anchor. This is literally just like a ghost horse, right? Again, if you like these Pokemon, no offense. I will listen if you tell me that they have redeeming value, but this is just me, and if you don't like it, make your own video. I mean, that's weird, but I feel like that's actually kind of cool. Electros, one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Brute Bonnet. Oh, Tinkatuff. I think that's dumb. Where does the hammer come from? Does it find it, or is it like born with it? There's a lot of like a lot of uncomfortable questions in Pokemon. I might do a video on that too, but I have to become a bit more of an expert on the topic. What is this? Some of these things, I swear to God, I feel like I've never seen before. Tapu Bulu. That's Tapu Bulu, guys. You've never heard of Tapu Bulu? This, oh my god, Orthworm. This activates the same thing with me with Phalanx, except like this guy doesn't break apart. I'm assuming he doesn't break apart. I remember a part in Scarlet and Violet we have to battle and he's just like giant and dumb. There's nothing behind those eyes, dude. Absolutely nothing. For all I know, we found my least favorite Pokemon. Okay, this fossil thing was like interesting, but I don't know if I like it ultimately. Just to be interesting. Just to be interesting. Persiger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He looks so stupid. He looks so stupid. I'm picking that over Palossand. I kind of like the ghost types that are kind of inanimate objects. I'm gonna be real. Like Brambleghast, I think is one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 9. Also, Generation 9 was one of my favorites actually because it's based in like the Iberian Peninsula, so like España. Love Spain. Check out my Spain video. Wiglet. I'm good. I'm good on that. Don't quite know what to make of some of these. Nothing terribly offensive here. I mean, Fuecoco, I think is adorable. We have to pick something. Actually, I make the rules. I don't have to pick something. If I know none of these is going to be my least favorite Pokemon, I don't have to do anything. Melmetal. Just not really feeling it. Frigibax, Whismur. Honestly, nothing here. This looks like Minecraft. I swear to God, Nakastack is literally Minecraft. And I've actually never really played Minecraft. I don't know. Again, like, no offense, but I don't really like how it looks. I'm gonna stop saying no offense. Full offense. That's gonna be my next thing. Full offense. Nothing here, honestly. I picked the lesser evolved version of this one, and I feel like I'm gonna go with this one too. There's kind of a Pokemon that I'm just like waiting to show up because I've just like always kind of hated him. These are fine. Ogerpon. Nothing horrible. Gonna be completely honest, nothing horrible there. I mean, Trubbish I think looks stupid. Full offense. But I'm not picking anything here. Cursula, I like. Brambleghast, I like. I've never really been too into Hitmonlee. You know, let me fan the flames here a little bit. I'm gonna say Hitmonlee. Centiskorch is like a bug, but for some reason, again, there's exceptions to everything. I actually kind of like Centiskorch. I consider him like my third favorite fire type. Nothing here. My brother Novel is a big fan of Relicanth. Hasn't evolved in forever because how do you evolve past perfection? Or actually, like whatever they actually say about Relicanth. I kind of like the regional variant of Tentacool. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I've never seen that before in my entire life. I'm convinced this website is just making shit up. Rillaboom, I like Rillaboom actually. I don't like what Popplio turns into, but I actually really like Popplio just on his own. This is a penguin with an ice cube for a head, I think. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say hell no. Guzzlord, I know that there's a whole mythology behind that, and Alola had that whole thing. That's actually the only generation of Pokemon I didn't play, so my apologies if my like ignorance comes through here. But I'm gonna say I don't like that. I don't. What a Turtonator? Not a fan. You got off lucky. Sorry, what's your name again? Melton. You got off lucky. Leo, Mamoswine, Deoxys. I'm just gonna say Chestnut is the absolute worst final evolution for starter of all time. This looks like my freaking neighbor, my disheveled, gross neighbor, who has just like always been kind of a hermit who like walks down the street and just kind of lurks places. Almost looks like a skinny Santa Claus. Chestnut is horrible. Chestnut reminds me of that guy. I hate it. That it looks like a human in a costume. I feel like more so than some other Pokemon even do. We got some good contenders here, guys. I feel like I'm excited to see what the result is. I mean, I hate that. I hate how that looks. I like Digimon again, but for Pokemon, when I say like it's Digimon-esque, it's a little bit of an insult. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the whole thing is that Pokemon are supposed to be like naturally occurring beings. And some of these, because I was a biology major once, I didn't actually major in biology, but I have a little bit of authority on the topic. Maybe I don't. So come to Vertigo and ask if he thinks that something is if you want to know if something's naturally occurring, you come to me. Nothing here. Everything's kind of fine. Yeah, I'm fine with all that. Yeah, we're going with that for sure. Probopass, I mean, come on. How out of ideas were you? Ferroseed. Kind of like that. I kind of like that one. Watchog, I freaking hate this Pokemon. This Pokemon is like the embodiment of like the homeowners association or something like that. Your grass is just a little bit tall. Your music is too loud. I feel like this Pokemon is extremely judgy. I can just see it in that stupid face. And this Pokemon is actually one of the reasons why I initially didn't like Gen 5. I thought it was dumb. I mean, I'm probably just being like a little bit harsh, but like, I don't know, you gotta have some fun, right? There can be fun in like really disliking things, right? We all know that. I mean, need I say more? Minecraft, we kind of already covered the more evolved version of it, and I don't think that this is going to be a worse offender, honestly. Lugia, definitely one of my favorite Pokemons. What? I have a bit of a Lugia card collection. I don't really have any like the expensive ones. Though the holo rare from Unseen Forces I used to carry in my wallet when I was in college. And now the retail value is like more than $1,000. And I don't know where it is. So 1 like equals 1 tier for Vertigo. What do you want me to tell you? That's the true story though. And if I still had it, I probably wouldn't be able to sell it for too much. Because it probably wouldn't be in like amazing condition. But hey, it's cool. It's a cool little story. I mean, circuitry. Kind of a clever name, but like, I don't like that. We've got enough data here so far to, I feel like, make a pretty good case. Am I tripping, or are some of them starting to come back? Politoed, classic. I've always been a big fan of Politoed. Yes, yeah, they are coming. I mean, Lugia is literally right there. Venomoth, Bagon, love Bagon. Okay, we're getting closer to the end, so I gotta pick one. Nope, I'm picking 2. Fucking Orthworm. I can't stand it, dude. I can't stand that Pokemon. I can't stand that Pokemon. I can probably just cut the video right now. I can literally probably just cut the video right now. We're seeing repeats, and everything that I pick is probably going to be something that I've picked before. Onyx. Onyx is like a highly unoffensive version of Orthworm. It's like they were trying to capture the magic of Onyx, and they just failed miserably. I can't believe that. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. I mean, this weird dog I think is just kind of dumb. It's just a flamingo, but also it can't be my least favorite. It's not like offensive like some of these others. I mean, some of these... I've honestly lost track. I hate Watchog, I do, but there's no way this is least favorite Pokemon material. Or is it? I'm being so inconsistent. You guys are probably being really patient with me, and I appreciate that. We're at the point where I just gotta like be quicker, and my natural instincts have to take over. I hit pass. Wait. Wait. No! I'm so sorry. I have to pick Chestnut. Okay. We're back on track. I think we're almost at the end, guys. I think we're almost there. I'm scared of passing because what if I miss it? What if I miss something? Some of these keep coming back and I don't know why. I didn't pick it. Like, I didn't pick Onyx. Did it hear me talk about Onyx? What happened to Orthworm? I kind of wanted it to be Orthworm. Why is Greedent catching strays? God.
Hello there.
Guys, we did it. We did it. We found my least favorite Pokemon. Let it be said that on today, Sunday, June 28th, we discovered that Orthworm is Vertigo's least favorite Pokemon. Guys, if you stuck around up to this point, thank you very much. I appreciate you finding out with me what my least favorite Pokemon is. It's been a blast. And I'm going to reward you. I will now tell you what my favorite Pokemon is. So, drum roll, please. My favorite Pokemon is actually Baxcalibur. Pokemon from, again, Generation 9, which I actually really liked. Kind of really cool. I really fuck with him. I think he's a cool Pokemon. Was super stoked to have him on my team in Pokemon Violet. I think Violet was the one I played. My second favorite Pokemon is actually Emolga. Emolga and Baxcalibur are my two favorite Pokemon, which for me, someone who's been a fan of Pokemon since, you know, definitely like before 2004, around 2003, having a Generation 5 and a Generation 9 Pokemon as my two favorites feels kind of cool. I feel like I keep myself open-minded to what they bring out, and I'm excited for the next one, even if always upon first glance, even though upon first glance, I'm always like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. So anyway, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Y'all are amazing. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you for making me a YouTube partner. Peace.